Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to Thisgeorgiaclay. So as you can see, we really haven't had much progress from last week's vlog, but I am going to get into it. I've just been so busy doing other things in the house. My kids have been driving me crazy wanting their own Christmas trees in their rooms. I don't think we showed their Christmas trees last year. So this year you'll be able to see them. We decorate each kid's room personalized to them. So you'll see different colors of trees. So you'll see a pine and a flock tree. We also see different themes of trees as well. So that's gonna be in this week's vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and get their stuff out of the way this week. And then next week we'll get into making the house beautiful for Christmas, the parts that count. So let's go ahead and get into this week's vlog. Before we get into the decor, this week we are being sponsored by Corn Rush. They are a popcorn machine company that specializes in various sizes of popcorn machines for different needs and occasions. Whether you're looking for a compact size for your kitchen or a movable cart for offices or birthday parties, they've got all your options covered. So we decided to go with this black one here. I felt like it would go with our media area that Matt built last year. If you guys didn't check out that vlog and saw that beautiful media area that he purchased or built for us, make sure that you check it out. We'll link it below. But with the popcorn machine, it comes with everything that you need just so you could have a professional setup right in your very own home. So I was excited to go ahead and get this one. It also comes with the height was very good too, because we are both taller people. So we decided to go ahead and go with this one. So here's Matt just taking it out of the box and putting it together for us. Now, I have been neglecting this area, I would have to say, with showing it on our channel because we just really haven't had time to finish it in the way that I've been wanting to. So you'll see us doing a little bit of revamping in this area a little bit later in the vlog. However, I wanted to make sure that we had something that felt like a movie room. Since we didn't have a dedicated space, I wanted the open area of our rec basement to have that feel of all of the things that Matt wanted, because upstairs is kind of like my domain, and so I wanted to make sure that he had what he wanted. So with this popcorn machine, it was just the perfect icing on the cake. I'm so grateful to Corn Rush for reaching out to us and wanting to partner with us. It looks so good, and you know I love my white and black, and so it just matches. I would say make sure that you guys follow the directions, take your time, and make sure you put it together, because this is a machine that does get hot. It does have hot oil and things in it because of the popcorn, so you want to make sure that it's put together safely and it's that you follow the directions. So now that it was put together, it was time to get this area together. So as you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for some time, this used to be where I used to work. Yep, and this little corner was my little work domain, and I loved it and it served its purpose, but it was time to revamp it. And again, being purposeful and shopping my home, that is actually the console that used to be upstairs, so I decided to go ahead and make use of it. I went back and forth on wanting to sell it, and I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my home somewhere else because it's still beautiful and I still love it. And I spent quite a bit for that console, so I decided to repurpose it. I think it looks so good there. It's actually gonna save with the kids just dropping stuff places because there's nowhere to put anything anymore. So we absolutely loved having family movie night. We most definitely need to do it again. I love this popcorn machine. It was easy once we figured out how to do it. Reading the instructions is very key. But to save $20 off, there'll be a link in the description. But I highly encourage it. It completes any media space, movie area, rec room. It's just the highlight of the night. So now that we had a chance to have our family time, it was time to go ahead and start decorating. So you'll see me putting together this tree. This girl right here, my oldest, my beautiful baby, she was supposed to help me out, but I didn't even notice that she really didn't help do anything. So I don't know. I think I'm just so used to just going with the flow. I love decorating, so I didn't even pay any mind until Matt showed me the footage and he was like, she didn't do anything. So I'm gonna work on that because these kids need to learn to help out. She's going to college next fall and she just needs to learn life skills that she seriously lacks. Once again, in the spirit of shopping my home, a lot of these items were from last year that were on her tree. I think she purchased some additional other items like an Abbott calendar or whatnot for her room. So just little cute things that she wanted. However, the tree is all the same. So she purchased this flock tree last year from Walmart and it absolutely looks beautiful. It doesn't take up too much space in her room. And I think the size is just fine. It's also came already pre-lit, which I like that as well. And I think the tree was only like 50 bucks, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't that much at all. I think it was like $49, which was a really good deal. So yeah, so we're just decorating the tree there. Again, in the spirit of shopping my home. That blanket that's on her bed as well, she had that prior to. And yeah, it's just looking so good. So the tree was already looking pretty good, but I just didn't want to be lazy, and I was like, okay, Brittany, just go ahead and add the ribbon. It'll be fine. So I went ahead and went back in and added the ribbon. This year, I actually, instead of just tucking the ribbon in between the branches, I actually saw a method on YouTube where a lady had used the branch and wrapped it around the ribbon, and I actually like that. It secures it a whole lot more. But here I am being that mom that's taking things out that my child put in and rearranging it. I just saw that. My mom used to do that and I hated it. I'm like, what was the point of letting me help you if you were just gonna move it? I'll work on that, but whatever. So let me know in the comments if you've seen Naya help at all besides enjoying her pumpkin spice chai latte that she's obsessed with. I am too. That thing is pretty good this year. But I think it's looking so good. It just really adds that warmth, that cozy vibe in her room. It goes with her. I didn't even notice like until now that she's wearing red and black as well. It just goes with her skin tone. Anyhow, but it looks so good though. I love it. And it also is a moment where you could just have mom and daughter bonding time and just decorating her tree. And she's playing some Christmas music, and it's just something that we like to do every year.
And Christmas is my favorite time.
absolutely love it. I think it's just setting the tone of what my tree is going to be looking like this year, so I can't wait. But are you guys ready to see the reveal? Alright guys, so let me know what you guys think of Lanaya's tree here. You know, we make beautiful spaces, and me and Matt are just a little annoyed because you come in this room and you don't see it. It is awful. I mean, she's 17, she does work, she does go to school, but still, she's home enough to make sure that her room is clean, and it's nasty. So I'm trying to hurry up and get out of here. But I helped her with this tree. Again, this is a lot of those same ornaments that she had from last year. All of the bulbs here, and these things are the ones that I had on my first tree for our first year with the buffalo print. That was my theme of white, and it was white, black, and buffalo print, red or whatnot. But that was the theme, so we kind of were able to save some money and put some of those same ornaments here. Absolutely love how it came out. She loves red, so it was fitting within her room. But it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and check out Jalen's room. All right, so same issue in here as well. Beautiful spaces. They don't respect it whatsoever. It is a mess in here. But to his defense, I'm always going to defend my kids. He does have school, football. He's on varsity and junior JV. So he does a lot. He does ROTC as well. So I guess so. But again, they're here enough to be able to clean up their room. So we're going to get on them. They're not going anywhere this weekend until the rooms are done. But with keeping with his tree, he's a very simple, plain Jane kind of guy. So I kept his tree that same way as well. I kept him with more so of a green tree because I feel like the flock trees are a little bit more feminine, and that's just not Jalen whatsoever. So a green tree fits with him so well. And just keeping some of his ornaments more masculine and with wood tones. And then I had these same green bows that I had tucked in our basement tree last year, I put in here. So this is his tree, just simple, and still gives that effect in his room where he can just chill and have the tree on. It looks really good. So let's go over to Leah's room. All right, so the last tree of the house, well, not of the house, but of our kids' rooms, is Miss Leah's tree. She decorated actually this year all on her own. I helped her string some of her lights. Last year we did flock this green tree, but it looks like it did not hold well over from this year. So next year I most definitely will get her a flock tree because I feel like the flock trees again are just a little bit more feminine looking, cozy. And so that most definitely is Leah's style as well. So I'll go ahead and get her one. I'm pretty sure that I'll probably get her one that you'll see next week. That is in our foyer, which is a pencil tree, so that way it takes up a little bit less room. But she does have a lot more walking room around her bed, so it kind of works out in the space with this tree. I think this one is 6 feet by, looks like it's like 3 feet wide. So yeah, I love her tree. It's keeping with her gray and white thing within her room. Same thing with her. These kids, I'm telling you, these rooms, they are terrible. Like, if I had to live in here, like, it would just be chaotic for me in my mind. Like, I'm not gonna say that our room, Matt and I room, is the best room in the house. No, actually it is, because this is our room. Does not look like this ever. I'm looking at Matt like, no. I might have some clothes on my chair, but it's not like this. Like, this is ridiculous. So I gotta get in some butts because this is too much. But anyways, but this is Leah's tree. I love it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the kids' rooms. I like for them to have their own personal style with their trees, and also for them to be able to have a space to come in where they're not always just, you know, they only see the tree, you know, for an hour or so a day by the time they get home from school, and then that's it. So they have something to enjoy when they're in their own space as well. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in this week to Thisgeorgiaclay. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share it with a friend. And next week we'll be back in the clean, organized, functional spaces. All right, guys. Bye.